Don't tell the other druids. Look, all the other druids are out there turning into bears, turning into werewolves, planting their happy little gardens. They're all embracing nature. And good for them. Me? I deleted my sorceress just to steal her job. In the last video, we had a theory. We wanted to make a druid with 0 plants and 0 fur. And well, that theory worked. From the Unleash tech and the elemental equilibrium pivot, here's exactly how the ThunderLord survived the campaign. Okay, first, let's get the dad tax out of the way. You're gonna make a mule. You're gonna create a sorceress, get her through the beginning stages, get her to the first town, then you're gonna delete her. Once you have Spark, your best friend is gonna be Orb of Storms. We're gonna link both of these spells to Unleash, but don't worry, you don't have to worry about paying attention to the numbers. The next thing we're going to do is stack both Unleash and Overabundance for Orb of Storms. What this does is every time that we hit Orb of Storms, we get 2 Orbs of Storm. Now how Orb of Storm works, when it ends, either by the time period or by casting a certain number of spells inside it, it actually leaves behind a lightning remnant. Next, right before the end of Act 1, we're actually going to slot Ember Fusillade. Why, you might ask? Well, Ember Fusillade actually takes advantage of those lightning remnants, and it deals massive amounts more damage because of that. So for the first few acts, we're just going to be using Spark to clear a lot of the trash, and Ember Fusillade to kill bosses and elites. It's a 1-2 punch that feels a little illegal on a druid. During the leveling process, I made a beeline specifically for Elemental Equilibrium. I actually ended up getting Elemental Equilibrium around the time that I got my second set of Ascendancy points. What Elemental Equilibrium does is it actually takes those lightning remnants and it actually turns that into cold remnants. And so from here on out, you're no longer going to be really needing Ember Fusillade. You're actually going to just use Spark and Orb of Storms, along with Apocalypse. This is where the build starts to pick up and we start to become that ThunderLord. So here we are. After the 4 acts, in the interludes, we're making sure to drop our Orb of Storms, casting Spark while inside it, and then hitting our Apocalypse on cooldown. And that's the rotation that we basically have for the rest of the game. Everything is running perfectly smooth. I was testing this new setup, specifically in the Career Mountains, and then this happened. I found the one thing that dads aren't supposed to have yet. Subscribe for the next video, because things are about to get expensive.